Don't forget to go to ashkicking.com for pound the best home health and beauty fragrance products.
Hi, you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation. Woo!
Yes, sir. Let me dig into your brain.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So, of course, everyone is still buzzing about this huge upset this past weekend. Jeff Horn dethroning the former WBO welterweight champion, Manny Pacquiao. Terrence Crawford, of course, has something to say. He kept it short and sweet. He just said, that's some crazy shit. They wouldn't let me fight him, but they let him go all the way over there and lose. And he just shook his head. Now, the only thing I would correct in that piece is Bob Arum, he really wanted to make Crawford versus Pacquiao. He talked about it in all his interviews with me and other people. On top of that, when I was at the Crawford versus Postal fight, I talked to another top-ranked employee who was high up on that stable or in that stable, and he personally told me, if Crawford beats Postal tonight, Manny Pacquiao versus Crawford will be the next fight. Is exactly what he told me. And he said, don't say anything right now, but that's the next fight. It was Manny Pacquiao who elected not to fight Terrence Crawford. Then later on, Manny Pacquiao said, if I do fight Crawford, it's going to have to really be worth it. Now, looking back in hindsight, you have to ask Manny Pacquiao, was it worth going all the way to Australia and losing to Jeff Horn? That's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. But yeah, man, so this was unfortunate. You have a huge rising star. He's a star now, pretty much, whatever you want to call him, Terrence Crawford. Pound for pound, one of the best fighters in the world. If he would have got that match against Manny Pacquiao, that fight would have been huge. And we all know now, Crawford would have most likely stopped Pacquiao. He would have probably broke him down and stopped him. But at the same time, Pacquiao is still dangerous with that left hand. And, you know, it's a possibility that Pacquiao could have hurt Terrence Crawford with that left hand sometime, you know, through that fight. But the fight never came to fruition, so it is what it is. Now Manny Pacquiao is going to most likely fight Jeff Horn in a rematch, and there's no guarantee he's going to even win that fight. We've seen how some of these rematches played out when fans yelled bloody murder and said the first fight was a robbery. First fight comes to mind, Ward versus Kovalev. They said it was a robbery. Andre Ward comes back in a rematch and he technically knocks out Sergey Kovalev. Now, credit to Manny Pacquiao, when people said he got robbed in the first Bradley fight, he did come back and look better in the rematch, and he looked sensational in the rubber match. So, who knows what'll happen in the rematch, but Jeff Horn is a completely different style and body structure than a Tim Bradley. Jeff Horn is much taller than Pacquiao. He looked to be stronger than Tim Bradley. And he had the heart of a lion. He was determined. No matter if he got hurt, no matter what Pacquiao hit this man with, Jeff Horn was determined to win this fight. Regardless if you thought he lost it or not, in Jeff Horn's mind, he was determined to win this fight. So that's what it is. Just wanted to give you this report on what Terrence Crawford had to say. That's all I got. I'm on to the next one, guys.